How's it going, you pencil pushers? It's Nick fucking Daniels, and we're getting away from the river in this video. The last video we were supposed to do this topic, it didn't work out. We found something instead, so you can, you can probably click somewhere in the video if I remember. It'll take you to that one. Now, needless to say, we're gonna dive straight the fuck in on this new topic, which I want to talk about people over editing, under editing, yada yada. So just sit back, relax. I don't know if it's like a rant. I don't really know. I don't know how it falls in. We'll figure it out. Now, a big thing about YouTube, and you're going to be seeing some shots throughout the video where I talk over them, just of the river and stuff. You know, try to make it slightly cinematic. I think that's a big thing that YouTubers try to do is edit. There's a lot of editing involved sometimes in work. You know, whether it just be like a simple YouTube video or whatever. And I really think you can overkill it by a long shot. You know, if you do too much editing, I think that can be very controversial to whatever you're doing. And you can simply under edit too. And, you know, sometimes they have their perks and sometimes they don't. You know, I think under editing, like for something like this, is a good idea because it's just me walking, talking to you folks on a camera, yada, yada, yada. But when you're talking, you know, bigger audience, or apparently putting more work in your video so you get like a better outcome, is what people try to tell me happens. You know, sometimes I don't know what to say. You know, it's surprising because, you know, I've put tons of work into a video and, you know, sometimes you don't really get that outcome, and I feel like it's not even guaranteed. You know, you could spend hours and hours and hours on a video, not get anywhere. You could spend barely any time, and you could get somewhere. Or vice versa, you could spend barely any time on videos and never get anywhere. Put a bunch of work into a video and get somewhere. You know, I don't think that there's any in between. You know, you can kind of moderately edit. You know, there's a lot of people I watch that, like, you know, they do edit, yes, but to the point where I don't really see anything going on. I've always personally not liked over editing. It's a big problem. I find I watch YouTubers, and some of them will throw so much into a video, like shit's just flying over the screen and there's just no need of it, doesn't need to be there. And you know, it's sickening, man. It's like, I don't want to see all this. I literally just want to see the video. And it's crazy that is a thing, you know, in this industry where it's literally just making YouTube videos. You know what I mean? Entertaining people. And like I said, and I think there's to a point where, you know, you can under edit by a long shot. You can have something like, let's say like a NoobTube compilation, if you don't know what I mean. Basically blowing people up and them yelling on the mic. And, you know, a big thing with that you could do regarding those types of videos, and that's specifically great, is actually just adding in the subtitles yourself. So typing in the subtitles, you know, moving them around, make the text like zoom in more so it's bigger, like if the guy's getting really loud, like stuff like that, or the text shakes, anything like that, like a minor edit, just something as small as that can have a very big impact on what people see and think, you know, how they receive the video. You know, when you, like a lot of mine that I did that, like I did this same idea, were literally just them yelling and that'd be it, right? And a little bit of music. And, you know, to me, that's still editing, but it's very simple. It's not much. It's literally just clipping, putting clips together, like, you know, taking them out, taking the clips individually, clipping them together, and putting a soundtrack on them, you know, and that's it. You know, I do believe, to that point, which I just said about, like, say, the text shaking or something like that, that's something I would like to watch, and then I enjoy. I find visually appealing. I never like it when it's like subscribe buttons flying in, you know, something like that. Definitely pushing the audience for things like that. Oh yeah, don't forget to like me, subscribe, comment, yada yada. Well, that's always been annoying. And there's just certain aspects of that I find are just like excruciatingly painful, when there's just too much going on for edits, even like one at a time or something small, like I said, again, where the text is like, you know, doing a little wiggle, he's like, ah, and it's wiggling when he's doing that. That's cool, right? That's all right. And you guys get the idea. You kind of have the concept down already. Some of you watching are probably creators. I know that this video, I'm just kind of rambling, but you get the idea. It's fucked, and I'm sorry if the camera is constantly making like the wiggling sounds like back and forth. It's because it literally is. It's going like this. This fucking selfie stick, like I have a GoPro stick for this, which is way better, by the way. I'll remind you right now. The only problem with that, because it actually holds in by the GoPro case or the skin that goes around the GoPro. The reason why this one is like this is, one, it's on the selfie stick, so it's fucked. And I have my Nikon's battery on top of the GoPro to hold it there, because the way the selfie stick works is there's a metal piece that'll extend, and that clamps, like, holds your phone. So you put your phone in, it pushes up a little bit, but it's tight. It holds your phone there, so you can take a selfie, right? I don't think they're originally designed for video, right? Okay, let's hold this so I can get a video 5 feet away. And I think that's the biggest thing, right? It's like, I try to make sure when I do these vlogs that I'm a little far away, or my rants or my topics or whatever. And, you know, that's kind of the point, is I want you guys to see me and see the surroundings of me and not just my face 2 inches from the camera. I've never enjoyed that. And that's why I think these rants and stuff are very simple in editing, because that's how they should be. You know, I believe certain type of videos should be a little more edited than others, and it's depending on the genre that they fall into, which I said earlier, for an example, would be like a noob-tube montage, like with people yelling and stuff, I think should have that little bit of extra editing. Whereas, you know, somebody walking and just talking to a camera, like this, for example, shouldn't, and it should be way more simpler, because the concept of the video is that, right? It's okay, he's gonna walk and talk to a camera. Right? Well, what do we need to add? Like, you don't need to see subscribe buttons flying in. I do like vlogs, though, for one of the things, like, they put a little bit of music sometimes in the beginning or over top of it. I don't mind that. Just don't make it cheesy music. Have something like that's like cool and sets the beat, sets the tone. Truck's coming. We're gonna minimize this real quick. I did it. Well, maybe we'll leave it. She was staring at me hard, dude. It's fucked. Like, not in a good way. It was just a young girl driving, but she, like, never took her eyes off me. I'm like, what the hell are you staring at? But yeah, like I said, like, sometimes I should edit those things out. I might not remember. And I say that because it's true. I mean, sometimes I don't remember to edit shit out. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, clipping some cinematic clips together, like maybe even like close-ups of the river, me talking over it, or nothing talking over it and just the music playing, that's kind of cool. I like that stuff, you know. And playing some clips throughout this video, which just kind of, again, I voice over for a quick second, I think also brings a little bit of dimension to the video, if that makes any sense. It kind of brings it to life a little bit, you know. I don't think every, like, vlog I would do that, because in all honesty, there's not that much exciting around. A lot of those videos that do that kind of thing, or that thing, they have like a drone flying, and it's perfect because you can get this aerial shot of everything, you know, the water, you get everything. The problem is for me, $1,600 is a lot of money. I mean, 16 bucks can be a lot of money, but 1,600 is just a shit ton of fucking money, and it's not something that I'm willing to invest at the moment for a drone that may or may not, like, take off or like fall out of the sky and break, or, you know, that's a big panic of mine with that kind of stuff. But anyway, we're coming to the end of my journey. She's starting to rain a bit. It's actually kind of light right now. It's only like a little, not even misting really, but she was starting to come down about 2 minutes ago, and I was kind of fretting a little bit. But we're gonna end her there. So tell me what you guys think. Is that something that you folks like seeing? You know, a little bit more editing, maybe a little less. You know, are there people that you watch that kind of fall into these categories that I mentioned? Yada yada yada. And like I said, we're gonna end her there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And as I always try to say, cheers, right? So, yeah, cheers.